Let's dive into the world of camels, those majestic creatures that seem to strut around like they own the desert. Sure, they look cool, but let me give you 12 reasons why you should never own a camel. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll be convinced that these beasts belong in the wild, not in your backyard. 1. Costly companions. First off, let's talk about the price tag. Owning a camel isn't like adopting a puppy from the shelter. You're looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 for one of these beauties. And that's just the initial investment. You'll need to factor in food, housing, and veterinary care. If you think your dog is expensive, wait until you see your camel's bill. 2. Specialized veterinary care. Speaking of veterinary care, good luck finding a vet who specializes in camels. You can't just take your camel to any old animal doctor. You'll need someone with specific training and experience, if you can find one. And when you do, be prepared for those vet bills to rival your mortgage payment. 3. Space requirements. Camels are not exactly lap animals. They need space. Lots of it. These guys are used to roaming vast deserts and can't just hang out in your backyard. If you don't have several acres of land, forget about it. You're not going to keep a camel happy in a tiny suburban lot. 4. Feeding frenzy. Let's talk about their diet. Camels eat a lot. You're looking at around $300 to $400 a month just for food. And what do they eat? Mostly hay and grains. Nothing gourmet here. If you think feeding a horse is expensive, wait until you see how much a camel can chow down. 5. Spitting and attitude. Now let's get into their delightful personalities. Camels are known for their charming habit of spitting. Yes, spitting. It's like they've got their own version of talking back. Want to bond with your camel? Prepare for a face full of llama-like loogie. They'll let you know exactly how they feel about your presence. 6. Training challenges. Training a camel isn't like teaching your dog to fetch. It's more like trying to convince a teenager to clean their room. These creatures are stubborn and will test your patience like no other pet ever could. If you're not ready for that challenge, you might as well stick with goldfish. 7. Health risks. Camels can carry diseases that can affect humans too. Imagine bringing home your new furry friend only to find out it has some exotic illness that requires quarantine and treatment. Yikes. You'll be spending more time worrying about your health than enjoying your new pet. 8. Loneliness issues. Camels are social animals. They don't do well alone. If you think getting one is enough, think again. You'll need at least 2 camels so they can keep each other company. So now you're doubling down on costs and space requirements. What a deal! 9. Legal restrictions. Before even thinking about owning a camel, check your local laws. Many places have strict regulations regarding exotic pets or livestock ownership. Getting caught with an illegal camel could lead to fines or worse, having your beloved pet taken away. 10. Environmental impact. Camels aren't just pets. They have an environmental footprint too. Overgrazing can lead to land degradation, especially if not managed properly. If you're not prepared to handle their impact on the environment, you might end up contributing to ecological issues instead of solving them. 11. Long lifespan. Camels can live for over 40 years. That's right. This is not just a short-term commitment. This is a lifelong relationship with an animal that requires constant care and attention for decades. If you're not ready for that level of commitment, maybe consider adopting a cactus instead. 12. They belong in the wild. Finally, let's remember, camels are wild animals. They belong in deserts and open spaces, not in suburban backyards or cramped apartments. By keeping them as pets, we're robbing them of their natural lifestyle and putting ourselves through unnecessary stress. In conclusion, while camels may look majestic and exotic, owning one is far from practical or responsible. From their high costs and specialized care needs to their social requirements and potential health risks, these creatures require far more than most people are prepared to give. So let's leave the camels where they belong, in the wild, and stick with pets that fit our lifestyles better.